So the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out exactly what species of tree it is you're trying to measure in the first place. You're going to have to ID it, and you can do this by looking at the leaves, the needles, the fruit or cones, or even the bark of the tree, and there are a lot of really good field guides out there to help you do this. Personal favorite of mine is the Poacher McKinnon, Plants of Coastal British Columbia. Shauna, what's your go-to?
For ours, Trees in Canada. It's got really helpful illustrations.
Yeah, that's a great one. You can also check out my tree guide series on Instagram or YouTube, which can help you with different videos and visuals of what these trees look like, and a very brief overview of some of the classic Cascadian trees looks something like this. Douglas fir trees are often tall, straight-trunked beauties with deeply furrowed bark that separates into ridges, and the thicker the bark, the older the tree. They have cones that are about 2 to 4 inches long, hanging down underneath the branches, with bracts sticking out of them.
They look like most butts.
They also have flat needles that splay out from all sides of the branch. Western red cedars are tall, twisting trees, often with burls and curves in their trunk, with a fibrous reddish-brown to gray bark that peels off in strips. Its needles are flat scales that overlap one another, often resembling a braid up close, and its cones are these cute little 1 centimeter long upward-turned cones that sort of resemble woody little flowers.
They also smell really nice.
Big leaf maple trees are broadleaf, deciduous trees that can have very curving, swooping branches that spread out, often covered in thick mats of moss and licorice ferns. Their leaves are highly distinguishable, being maple leaf shaped and up to a foot wide.
These leaves are huge!
And their pale yellow flowers droop down in hanging bunches that turned into winged nutlets, also known as samaras, when fertilized. If you're still having trouble getting a proper species ID, there are a lot of really great apps out there that can help you as well, like iNaturalist, where just with a couple simple photos of the tree's leaves, its bark, or the fruit on it, and based on your location, it'll give you species suggestions for what's common around you, and then other iNaturalists can go on and tell you what you're seeing is correct, or maybe it's totally wrong. And if you're still totally stumped at the end of the day, just be sure to take as many photos and include as many notes as you can in your observation so that a qualified professional can go out and figure out exactly what kind of tree it is you're talking about.